Alright, this is take 2 of distortion tests. It's going to be the same distortions as last time. Trying a different camera angle using my iPhone instead of my Samson mic that I used yesterday. Kind of heard a test of what it sounds like, so I'm just going to try and play. It might not be the same riff over and over again, but something similar with maybe a lead mixed in on the different distortions, just to give it a little bit more, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but just a different sound from what yesterday was. Not happy with that, but we'll go to 2 anyway. Maybe by the last one I'll be happy with it, but move it on. Moving on. So in my opinion, so far, I liked the second distortion with the distortion pedal, meaning the second amp channel with the distortion pedal. Reason why is I have the gain turned down a little bit more on the amp, and it kind of lets the pedal shine a little bit more. When you have the gain up on the amp and the gain up on the pedal, I think it sounds heavy, but there's definitely, as of right now, maybe it's my range to the amp right now that causes a definitely some feedback in the background, a little bit more noise than what I would be wanting in the distortion. You know, you want, obviously, distortion is about overdriving the wave, I guess you would say, but you don't want to, have it be sloppy. You still want to have, your notes be clear. You don't want it to be muddy is the bottom line. I think that's really what I'm trying to go for. What's the heaviest but cleanest sound? And maybe it's a combination. I think I said before, maybe, you have and I've even heard this trick where you have a guitar that's kind of a little bit cleaner, lets you hear the notes, and then a sloppier, muddier guitar. Kind of with that, so that, you get that heaviness, but you also can understand the point that's trying to be said in the music itself. And that's really what I'm looking for, because, it'd be great to, you always want to, when you're trying to do something, you obviously like the guitarists of the past, some of their tones, you want to emulate them to a bit, but you want to put your own voice to it. And, I have heard that I have my own voice, but I feel like I definitely, maybe you can hear the influences. I don't know. I try to be, a little bit of everything that I like and kind of develop something new, but it's hard to do that. I mean, it's definitely a well-worn path on the guitar. A lot of people play it. A lot of people have mastered it. It's really hard to not be unique, but I mean, there's definitely a lot of people that are good, that have their own voices, and to kind of separate yourself. I think part of my problem in some of today's metal is, it's become very formulaic. It's become very, almost like done by the numbers. You're going to have the double bass. You're going to have palm muting. A lot of times it's going to be in certain modes that sound heavy. So your Lydians, your Phrygian, some kind of harmonic minor. And some people break the mold and do different things. Like obviously, gent was a very popular, form of metal that kind of formed, and it's almost become a meme now. Not really someone that gents. Obviously, playing in standard tuning, standard gent doesn't really work. But I definitely would love to take my playing in different directions. But that being said, part of that is finding the tone, and it doesn't always have to be one. I think I said it before, you can always mix and match, and you can always change it up a little bit. I find in most bands, their tones change from album to album, and those that don't do get a little bit boring. There are some examples, but I'm not going to drag any names through the mud. I'm not going to be negative like that. But I definitely think I should play some more. Just play it out and try it with my favorite one, and do something a little bit different. See if I actually like it. Let's do that. So I decided to play parts of a mixture of Divide Us, which was the ballad. I'll link that one in the description, so you'll kind of hear what I was doing. I'll label the distortions again, just to, have everybody hear the second wave, and then we'll kind of go from there. It's always a work in progress. I want to have more fun with these pedals. I might, like I said, record something that I can use for later tonight. If I like something, if it stinks, then that won't come out. There's tons of stuff I've done that I've just deleted. So maybe this will be another one of that. But goodbye for now. And I don't know. I don't have an outro. I had the but we'll see.